Lot.
We good?
We good?
All right, Shalom. We the brothers from the GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another lesson. Prior to getting started, as we always do, we like to give infinite honors and prayers to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the items that's pushing the truth sincerely. And Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to those who elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And anybody that has ears, eyes, and ears can see and understand what season we're in, man. All right. One would say, oh, this season is real serious. Well, all the other seasons serious too, man. All right. So we just look at 1 week as being serious, man. All right. No, the Lord, as far as judgment go, the Lord passed by us daily with judgment, man. Okay. He keep his hand on us. He judges us in manners in which he afflicts us. All right. He give us trials. He's always judging us, man. All right. So we got to walk in the spirit daily. All right. Not just 1 week. Okay, we gotta take heed to that and understand that it's not about a thing of 7 days, man, but it's an everyday thing. You see? So we just gonna get into the solemnity of the time we're in and the seriousness in which we gotta basically govern ourselves and walk after the spirit of the Lord, man. Obviously, we all know it's the Lord's Passover. When you go back into ancient Egypt, okay, the Lord was plaguing Egypt. All right, and ultimately on that last day, he did what? He killed the firstborn sons, man, which basically showing that it went from what? Plague, pestilence to death, which that is what? The last thing, man. All right, it got no greater than that judgment right there. To know that the Lord is serious, man.
And in the scriptures, it said that there was no house in Egypt that did not have one person dead.
That's right.
That shows you how much death it was.
Right. So the Lord was letting it be known that he can touch whoever he want, man. But those that were slated to protect, he also say what? Put the blood over the doorpost, man. Okay? Which now is what? This word, all right, on the post our minds, man. Okay, which that's going to protect us in the time to come. Because it says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. But let's go, brother.
It's Leviticus chapter 23, verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month, at even is the Lord's Passover.
Right. And the 14th day of the first month at eve is the Lord's Passover, which the first month of the year is not January 1st, man. All right. It's the beginning. It's in that as we will see now, it's March. All right. And on the 14th day of the Passover on the 14th day is the Lord's Passover, man. Okay, which we're about to hold in ceremony is a ceremonial law. If you can understand that, which it was what? Is a custom, all right? It's part of our religion, part of what we believe in, what we worship, okay? Go ahead, brother.
God. And on the 15th day of the same month is the Feast of Unleavened Bread unto the Lord.
Yep, it's the Feast of Unleavened Bread, okay? Which we actually going to hold that what? For an entire week, okay? That's another way of showing that we reverence the Lord and what he said doing it. Because the Lord didn't just give us the Passover and say, all right, go through the Passover. Nah, he gave us instructions with it, man, on what to do, how to please him, okay, and also how to what? Govern ourselves doing it, man, during the time. And how to stand in good graces of the Lord as well, man. Go ahead.
And it says 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
Yup, 7 days, an entire week. Go ahead.
In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Right. So even with the Passover, you brothers could get the Passover off. Obviously, we're in captivity. But if you can get the Passover day off, you put a vacation there, man. And try to at least get that day off. Obviously, we know we're in hell. You brothers, for the most part, can't get the week. All right. But you at least take that day off. Okay. So you can what? You can revere the Lord, man. It's easier to serve the Lord not at work than at work, man. Or it's better to hold it. But we know everybody's not reluctant or have the luxury of doing that. But at the end of the day, we still got to try to do that. Go ahead.
Quick one. It's Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the place of drawing waters, there should they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his village in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. And the main point was to rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. All right, like the brother said, we're not going to be able to get the whole week off All right, obviously you're gonna get fired, you know. But it's the rehearsal part of it. Okay, you want to say something?
Yeah, even with rehearsing, we serious about the rehearsing, man.
Right.
We don't be late. We on point. All right, we getting it in how it's supposed to get in. Now we know we gonna have error in that, but we serious about rehearsing, man.
You gotta be serious about it.
All right, even though we know we ain't gonna get it perfect, we still serious about it though. You got Jakes that ain't serious about nothing, man. Okay, they take nothing serious at all, never. They don't take themselves serious. They don't take their family getting saved serious. All right, they don't take the Lord serious. They don't take nobody serious, man. They don't care about their damn children, nothing, man. But we even, the rehearsal part, we take it serious. That's heavy, man. When you really think about it. You got men that go to practice and get paid millions of dollars and they be bullshitting that practice, man. Football practice and different things like that. Here, we ain't getting paid nothing right now. And we serious, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is the place of undrawn waters. Drawing waters is representations of slavery, servant, right? This is the place where we are rehearsing the right step right here, in the midst of, in the middle of the beast, man, in the belly of the beast. All right, still crying out to our power, man. Even us rehearsing the right step is a form of crying out to the Lord because we want to do it right. We want to do it completely the right way how it's supposed to go, right?
The Lord's real peculiar about his sacrifices. We're not Cain and Abel. You can't just offer the Lord any kind of sacrifice. That's clear in the scripture.
What do you say? There's a sweet savior unto me. Then there's a smoking in his nose, man. Right? A strange. They say something about a strange sacrifice. Strange odors. You know, and we hope to what we're doing now. Only this is a representation of the altar, right? And we're putting ourselves there as a living sacrifice in hopes of being saved, man. In hopes of receiving salvation. Right? This is some serious times we're in. Before the Passover, during the Passover, and after the Passover. Like I said, and through the Spirit, this is some of the most high spiritual times, and it can be some of the most demonic times. Just in the process of getting down here, just in the process of, this ain't our main page. Fucking Satan been working, man. Satan been trying to hinder, like I call it brother White. Yeah, man, you know I got a fucking some type of tear in the back tire in my car. He trying to get, to camp and then trying to come to the Passover. Satan fucked the tire up on the car. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit. This is what we got to deal with. This is the addition of the battle, man. You got to fight and fight through that. See, easy, right? Not easy, man. You just got to continue to endure, man. All of us, every last one of us, behind this camera and behind the camera on you, brother side, man. We got to continue to fight. The fight ain't over with, man. Still got to continue. Get your ass knocked down, you slip, you got to still fight. You going to give up? See, a lot of you guys, you all about giving up, man. You don't have no fighting, man. Go ahead, you want to say something? One of y'all brothers say something?
I got one to back up what you brought out about, rehearsing the righteous acts. And look at in Egypt, Humble by Hashem Yahushua came to Moses and gave him the name back. And then what? They started coming back into being Israelites and celebrated the Passover and what they got out of Egypt. And we're in that same stead today. We're in the spiritual Egypt. We fell off from our identity and we got his name back by who? Our apostles and elders and their apostles and elders all the way down today. And here we are, 2023, celebrating another Passover. Hoping Abaratazah, this is the last one and we get out of this Egypt. But this is Baruch chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
You got it.
As it says, but in the land of their captivity shall they remember themselves. Just like in ancient Egypt, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua came to Moses, and then Moses and Aaron went unto the children of Israel. Hey, to our apostles and elders and their elders. Hey, the Most High came and supped with them. They were Abba Bivens. They got the name back, and here we are, remembering ourselves in the land of our captivity, calling upon the name Yahweh Yahushua, celebrating the Passover, rehearsing the righteous acts, knowing who our enemies are. This is 31. and shall know that I am Yahweh, their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name, which is exactly what we're doing right now. What do we start off these videos with? These epistles. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. In our daily lives, we praise the Most High. Constantly, we're praising the Most High and begging that we get out of this hell. And think upon my name. Again, showing the importance of that name. And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before Yahweh. Hey, remember the ways, the ancient past, walking in them and rehearsing the righteous acts.
Yeah, and that's why the Lord gave us the book of remembrance, man. For us to remember the things of before, ultimately the judgments of before, man. All right, because what it do, it makes us walk in fear of the times now that we'll reap the same judgment, man. That's what accounts are for, right? To look back. We don't just look back at the old past and say, oh, I looked at him, I read him. Nah, man, we reveal. Okay, because why? That can happen to us if we do what? If we go in a way in which the Lord not gonna. If we go in a way which the Lord don't recommend that we go, man. You see? Y'all got something? Y'all holding those precepts? Go ahead.
This Hebrews 10 and 25. It says, not forsaking the not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is,
Right.
but exhorting one another, and so much more as ye see the day approaching.
Right. So much more as we see the day approaching with the assembling of ourselves, which this is a solemn assembly which we getting together. This always a solemn assembly. It ain't just a solemn assembly tomorrow. This is always serious across the board. Every time we congregate, we get together. What? The Lord is in the midst, man. What 2 or 3 are gathered, there am I in the midst. So it's always a solemn assembly with the Lord. And the Lord ain't bullshitting and playing around, man. Yeah, we're in the flesh. You know, we not the Lord, and you know, it's times where we may just be in the flesh a little. You know, we may fall here or there, but the Lord ain't slacking, man. The Lord ain't slack concerning what he said, man. You see, so we shouldn't be saying the day is approaching, man. All of us, speaking in general, man, individually, all of us should be seeing that day approaching and in a serious mindset, man. Okay, understanding our faults, all right, getting better with the spirit, man. Get stronger in the spirit, day by day. Got more? That is it.
That was it.
Okay, go ahead. Y'all got something now?
To make a statement, you know, Jake done mastered partying and bullshit. Like you said, it's a solemn assembly, and it's always serious.
Yeah, plan is the new serious out here. Go ahead, brother. Slide.
No, like good, but yeah, Jake done mastered the partying, but we need to work on being serious. This is why we were rehearsing these righteous acts, because it is a serious occasion. We want to be passed over the judgment. We want to be delivered.
Yeah. If judgment is serious, how much more should it be for us, man? Give me Psalms 119 and 66, huh?
119:66.
Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms 119, verse 66. Teach me good.
Start 65.
Come on. This is Psalms 119 and 65. Tet, thou hast dealt well with thy servant, O Lord, according unto thy word.
See, the Lord deal well with us according to the word which we have. All right. And the reason we got serious in life was strictly because of the word, man. You don't get serious. You see men that's in a serious like manner of behavior and they anastrophe. Then you see how serious they is about the Lord. And then you start to hear the word and you get serious about the Lord, man. That's what called working out your salvation in fear and trembling, man. Meaning what? You getting serious for the Lord, man. Okay, every man got to individually get serious for the Lord and contend for the Lord. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 66. Teach me good judgment and knowledge.
See, we've been taught good judgment and knowledge through these scriptures, man. And that's how we know the way to walk in the path to be serious. Because we know there's a water on one side and a fire on the other side. We have to understand that judgment is right there on both, on all sides of us, man. So we know, like, okay, as a straight pad, okay, just the straight pad is serious, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, "For I have believed thy commandments."
Right, and when you have belief in the commandments and faith in it, then you understand what the law requires of you, man, concerning the word. What to do, how to do it, how to be what? Consistent. The law requires consistency, man. The law don't want an inconsistent servant, man. All right, how are you gonna be serious to me if you ain't consistent?
You don't want to get consistent woman.
God, you want somebody that's what? Always getting the business clear, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
If I could say the light of a prophet,
Hold us up.
deals with life and death. All right, the Lord, He needs men that's gonna speak His word. This is serious. This deadly serious. Like the brother is going into. No prophet, hey, no prophet ever walked the face of the earth and wasn't serious. And I'm not saying being serious all the time, but behind this work, gotta have some type of solemnity.
Ezekiel 9:4.
It's Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
And that mark right there is the mark of the what? Meaning the mark of exemption. We're the ones crying for the abominations in the world, man. Okay, so the Lord has men set up that He's going to save and protect, according to Psalms 91. Okay, we're going to be under the shadow of the Lord's wings because He's going to mark the heart or the spirit of the men which sigh and cry, man. Go ahead.
And to the others he said in my hearing,
Yup.
Go ye after him through the city and smite.
And what?
And smite.
Right, go ahead.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Hey, come on with your freak ass, man. This is the definition of somebody not being serious, man. Bro, just ask for the picture, my man. This ain't a zoo. Just ask for the picture. Yeah, I'm cool, bro. All right, go ahead, read it again, bro.
Verse 5, it says, And to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children.
Right. And the old and young that the Lord is talking about, all right, even in the midst of Israel, our people is them who don't be disobedient to the Lord. It don't matter if you old or young. You got to be serious for the Lord, man. You got to be about, get in the John where it said, it is my meat to do the will of my Father. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at mine sanctuary.
Begin at his sanctuary. So the Lord gonna start in what? In Israel first, man. Okay? Start in Israel first, man. Get Zephaniah 1. You got that? Go ahead, that's down. That's crazy.
Zephaniah 1 and 12.
Go ahead, down, brother.
It shall come to pass at the time that I will search Jerusalem with candles.
Right, searching Jerusalem with candles is you're in the midst of a dark nation, a perverted nation, which is going to explain here. A candle is going to allow you to what? See what's going on, man. All right, the Lord going to search Jerusalem, man. Go ahead, brother. Like a flashlight, man. Go ahead. And punish the men that settled on their leads, man. That's right. Come on, man. What's the world childish, man? That's groping in darkness, man. That's a man that settled on his leads, man. He's groping in darkness, man. All right, he's confused about what he want to do. He don't know what he want to do, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, supposed to get shaken up when you hear this word, man. You're supposed to get up, get out, and do something like this thing, right? Once you get the road, you're supposed to get your head out here and preach it, man. I was looking at us, liking the damn videos on the goddamn time. But I hear people preach the same thing you preach. This is a very serious assembly that you see up here. And tomorrow, like I say, anytime that we in this group, it's very serious.
That's right.
It's a fucking game, man.
And when you go on the word serious, it means weighty and grave, important, man. It's grave deep. Think about that. The word serious means grave. So think about that. If you're not serious, you hitting the grave, man. You see? Go ahead, brother.
That say in their hearts, Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil.
Yeah, that's saying his heart. The Lord ain't gonna do good or evil. But those are the people that don't understand time and judgment. It says when the Lord judgment is in the earth, that when the Lord judgment is in the earth, then the inhabitants of the earth gonna learn righteousness, man. All right, meaning what? It's gonna be a time. Okay, time and chance happen to every man. But if you don't learn the time that you in and you don't go for the Lord, then guess what? Your chance is gonna be real. It's gonna look bad for you, man. The chances of you is gonna be what? The death pit, man. The grave. That's it. Come on, go ahead.
In 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 24, it says, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth them unto death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For Yahweh shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Hey, and from not being serious, man. All right, that's really what it brought down to. Not being serious about the Lord. Because what it started off with, it says, woe unto them that sin and keep not my commandments. We're supposed to be keeping the commandments, law, statutes, commandments, all right, the feast days, all right, rehearsing them righteous acts in all seriousness, man. You got it.
Yeah, serious also mean heavy, man. Yes, it actually means these words, man. Weighty and heavy, man. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Just back to what you just said. This the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 7. It says, in all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works, and doctrine, showing incorruptness, gravity, sincerity.
Yes. Honest. I mean, serious, man. Right? Showing yourself in gravity and serious, man. If you got to think about it, if men serving the Lord that's serious, all right, and you're not in the same serious mindset, how are we supposed to take you serious, man? How the Lord supposed to take you serious when you bullshitting with his word? You halfway walking, halfway doing what you want to do. Come on, man. The Lord say, look, this is what I required of thee, man. You got the joy? Yeah. Go ahead.
It's John chapter 4, verse 34. Yahweh shall say unto them,
go ahead.
My meat.
What?
My meat.
There's meat. All right, let's get that word meat. Let's see what it said right there, man. All right. This thing is heavy. It's serious, man. Even in the account when Yahweh Shah was what? About to go ahead. Never mind, just get that.
Finish up.
Yeah.
It says, Yahweh, John chapter 4, 34. Yahweh Shah says unto them, my meat is to do the will of him.
No, you ain't get it. The word.
Yeah, I was grabbing.
Just get it. Let him read it. You're gonna get it. Just read it, bro. Just read it.
John 4 and 34. Yahweh Shah saith unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work.
Right. So what was so most important to him to Yahweh Shah? This work, man, is to finish the work. The one is 144,000 men out here that's serious, man. I'm talking about godly serious, man. All right, godly serious. And in order to, if you want to be part of that number, brother, you gotta at least be serious, man. That's the bare minimum. Like, that's the bare minimum. It's much more required of you than that, but you gotta at least be serious, man. You see? Go ahead,
It's the word meat.
Ain't that much.
So I can say real quick, okay, it's like what Yahweh Shah said in Revelation chapter 3, either be cold or hot, but if you're lukewarm, I'm going to spit you out of my mouth. We ain't in the time to be half-stepping. You're either 100%, 144% with it, or you might as well do anything else besides being 144% for this truth. You might as well just get the fuck.
Yeah. Hey, and another part of this truth to being serious, you gotta make your fucking mind up, man. You can't have no decisions lingering over your head, man. You can't be in limbo with your decision making. All the decisions you need to make is in the scriptures. So at the end of the day, you not knowing what decisions you need to make for the Lord and how to serve the Lord wholeheartedly, that's bullshit, man. Or I don't really know what I need to know. All the decisions is in the scriptures, man. Yahweh ain't said, well, what I'm down here doing for the Lord. He knew everything he had to do, man. All right? You can't say, oh, well, I'm kind of in the betwixt. No, we never in the betwixt. All right? We got the word of the Lord to make sure we not entangled, man. All right? If you don't got the answer, the word is in the scriptures, man, to get the answer to what you need, man. You can't be straddling the fence, man. Juggling the fucking ball, man. All right? Time is running out. Time is basically done ran out, really. That's the approach you should have to things, man. As if you don't have time, okay? It's like you almost on borrowed time, man. You got to limit the things you need to limit and pick up the things you need to pick up in the spirit, man. All right? Period, man. Ain't no in between with the Lord. Go ahead, bro.
That's why he said that his meat is to do the will of him that sent him and to finish the work. Meaning, because if you think about the meat, that's the food. Meaning to serve the Lord and to finish that work, it's important as eat.
Yes.
You know, you eat every day. He ain't saying, I gotta serve the Lord every day.
Every day.
Lexicon.
Okay,
that
go
word.
Found that meat? Go ahead, get
It
that.
says,
Gotta be something.
or that which delights and truly satisfies the mind.
Yeah, that which delights and truly satisfy the mind. Which this truth done did that for us, man.
Also the scriptures calls your mind. It's like a belly.
Yeah.
What you fill your belly with? The scriptures, man. Food, righteous food. Right? And with this righteous food, what you start to believe in it, and you also what you believe in starts to come out of you, man. That's why the scripture says it's not what go into it, man, and what comes out. So if you're actually feeding yourself righteous stuff, what's gonna come out? Righteousness, man. Right? You're gonna live, breathe, shit, sweat, everything. Righteousness, man.
It's going to change you. It's going to change you from the inside out. You will literally become a different person from your mindset to your diet, how you conduct yourself in life. You're gonna quit being sloppy, so to speak. You're going to become sharp. That discernment, you're just going to be firing hot on all cylinders.
Yeah, your heart's supposed to be fixed and established. And if you know, every man know himself, bro. All right. If you know your heart is not fixed and established serving the Lord, man, you better go pray, man. All right. And we pray that our heart stay fixed and serving the Lord, man. All right.
Make a point too, because you're not truly satisfied, which goes back into well, what you're bringing out in that, you're not truly satisfied until you're serving the Lord. You know, if you're really serious about it, like you know, to bring about us not coming out things like that. But if you ain't here, you know, you ain't even happy.
Yeah, to satisfy means to completely nourish. See, you could drink some and then you be thirsty still after, man. You see, remember? Yeah. So to satisfy means to completely nourish. So the Yahweh Shah meat, he was fully nourished, man. Meaning what? He had everything he needed to serve the Lord and to do what he needed to do. And we got everything we need to serve the Lord, man. We got Yahweh Shah, we got the names, we got the brotherhood, we got the scriptures, all right? We got faith, we got everything we need to serve the Lord, man. It should be no reason we're serving the Lord wholeheartedly, man. Go ahead, brother.
Like what you said, it's Yahweh Shai, it's in red letters, this is St. Matthew 5:37. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay,
Yeah.
but whatsoever is more than these, come and eat.
Yeah, anything more than your mind not being made up on what you would need to do, whether it's from children, working, in the world, in the flesh, it don't matter. It either be yea, the Lord, and nay to everything else. That's it. That's it. It ain't no in between in the scriptures. It's no maybes. It's no gray areas. It's no middle ground. It don't matter what it is, and it don't matter who it is. All right? It's not about who right, it's about what's right. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I just want to back you up on the point that you said that Yahweh Shai, You know, he wasn't confused when he came down here.
At
He knew
all.
exactly what it was.
Yeah, he was fixed, brother. He wasn't confused. He wasn't back and forth. He wasn't like, man, I gotta do. It was no excuses. He's like, look, this the meat is for my father to do the work. That's my meat. I'm serious about that at the end of the day. That's what I'm serious at. Everything else is on the back burner. All right, I get serious about that when I get serious about that. But for now, this is what I'm serious with. Go ahead, bro.
But just let me get to the point, real quick. This is Luke chapter 2. The point that I'm getting to is when Yahushua was missing, but they found him in the temple. But this is the response of what when they found Yahushua in the temple. He said, Luke 2:49. He said unto them, how is it that he saw? Was ye not that I must be about my father's business?
See, read that in the NLT or some another translation. Read it again. Just get in it. He said, I must needs be about my father's business, man. And you really gotta get it in Sirach where it says, give not power, nobody power over thee while you live it, while thou living. And then we got you on why. Go ahead, brother.
You want the NLT or the
NLT. Let's see
what
what it says in another translation.
Luke 2:49 in NLT. It says, but why did you need to search? He asked, did you know that I must be in my father's house?
Yeah, why you gotta look around for me? I'm working for the Lord. Like I must needs be working for the Lord. And technically, when you serve the Lord, you always on the job, man. We as men in the laws in this brotherhood, don't be turning your motherfucking phone off, man. Keep your phone on, man. What if a brother gotta call you Jacob trouble hitting your phone off, man? What if a brother in a dire emergency, man? Jake ain't fucking serious, man. Brothers turn their phone off, going, oh, no, man. If you look at your brothers, your Hawashai, brother, keep your motherfucking phone on, man.
That's an old spirit to be.
That's an old spirit to be in, man. Go ahead, brother.
That was the point, but to back you up with that, like that's horrible, man. Like it's beautiful to know that we about the Lord's business, but at the same time, you know, we all on the same mindset with everything. But I know that I could call y'all brothers at any time.
Yeah, man, you gotta be able to. That's the luck. If your brother, you believe your brother's Yahushua, we gotta be able to communicate. Jake ain't gonna turn his phone off on Yahushua, brother. Come on, let's keep it real. He ain't gonna never turn his phone off. Man, Yahushua might call. Come on, man. Jake fake, man. Jake ain't really. Jake, you gotta be serious about this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. All right, I ain't walking around words. No, Jake is fake, man. You either serious or you faking. What Jake say in the world? You what? It is real or it's what? All right, we get it. It's the same thing with the Bible, man. And how you serve the Lord. Either you're real serving the Lord or you're fake, man. And you just gotta go ask your own self that. Go ahead, bro. You finished?
Yeah, that was it.
Go ahead, I'm a wide. You got it. Well, finish what you had. All right, come on, go ahead.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 33, and verse 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend power over thee while thou livest.
If I could say it, ain't that everybody in life? Let's stop playing games, man. Do we need to get to a job, get to other things or other matters? Because anything we doing, we're probably doing it for one of those family members, or wife, or this, or dad, the kid. Like, so it says don't give nobody power over thee while you live. That's probably why you ain't serious. It may be, it's easy to say, oh, well, it's easy to make an excuse than to be serious. It's easy to be fake than to be real. It's easy to it's harder to keep the commandments than to just be fake and sin, man. It's harder to do that. That's what make you real. That's what make you serious, man. All right, go ahead, buddy. You about to say something? What
Jay gonna see his favorite excuse? Man, it's to my kids.
Yeah.
My child.
Well, what about a man who got children and he's serving the law wholeheartedly?
Yeah, he 5150.
He 5150. Like, damn, that brother sacrificing. I gotta find a way to wiggle through that in sacrifice, man.
But like you say, it's just excuses because what the Lord look like? Let a man that served him wholeheartedly
can't take care of his kids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What that look?
Yeah, it don't look like. That's something you coming up with.
That's an excuse.
That's an excuse on you, and you not serious. And that means you not serious. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You not serious. To me, you not serious. Yeah, you not serious. It don't matter what nobody say. And you need to look in the mirror, right? Go ahead.
It says, and give not thy goods to another, least and repent thee.
Yeah.
And thou entreat for the same again.
Yep.
As long as thou livest
As long as you live,
and
right.
has breath in thee.
Right. And really the breath that we have in us done been actually substituted. It's the word. Come on. So the Lord, like, long as you got my word, we're talking about just taking breaths, man. The Lord more intricate than that. All right, go ahead.
It says, give not thyself over to any.
Right. Don't lead the word. Don't get his breath in nobody, man. Meaning what? This is how you stay alive. If you give somebody this breath of life, you're gonna die. Right. You're gonna be breathing, but you're gonna be dead. You see? So give not over to none as thou livest. And that's why he's making a comparison of living, man. This word has quickened us and made us alive. We cannot leave it. When we leave it, it's death. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 21. For better is it that thy children should seek to thee than thou shouldest stand to their courtesy.
That's it.
That's simple and plain.
That's simple. Go ahead, I mean, come on.
Joel 2:15. Blow the trumpet in Zion, sanctify a fast, call a solemn assembly. So yeah, that's what we do. We call it like-minded men to get serious about this thing. You're supposed to be serious about this truth. That's what we're doing. We're blowing the trumpet in Zion, another word for Jerusalem, and it's just to fucking get serious, man. So we say it time after time. As you can see, the famine of the word coming. The other folks about the TikTok, about to get banned. They already banned it somewhere else. So the famine of the word is coming. And the word is the one that brings you life, man. So you think it's going to be dead without it? Don't you think it's time to get serious now? I don't know how many fucking times you got to keep saying it. Like week in, week out, we keep saying the same shit. But we still the same number up here, Everybody get one here now, two here now. But you go some other places, they got 1,000 problems, 500. Where the fuck everybody at? When you think of that being serious, man, that's supposed to say you gotta be on the left, you gotta be the right side. Your JBJ, your next fucking thing, man.
It. The Lord don't want to hear that shit. And we speak in the spirit of the Lord. We get scriptures, we showing the Lord don't want to hear that shit. That's your yeas be yeas and your days be nays. And that go for me first. That goes to me first. Period.
Go ahead, the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. It says, no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who chose him to be a soldier.
Yeah, that he may please the Lord. You're supposed to be entangled with things. You can't please, Jake gotta be aware of how he's supposed to walk and what he need to do for the Lord. Who out here by a show of hands, all y'all brothers, don't know what they supposed to do for the Lord? Swing the camera around, brother. Anybody? Ain't no hands going. So now, with no hands going now, what that mean? Ain't no excuses. I ain't think no hands are gonna go up. But brother, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to serve the Lord, or what the Lord require of me. See, so we already know that. So you gotta then penetrate that in your mind and your spirit, man, and understand, man, I need to definitely handle my business, man. Handle the Lord business, ultimately. Because when you handle the Lord business, you automatically handle your business. It's exactly. Yeah. So that's how when you see it, man, that man handling his business for the Lord, that means handling the Lord business. That's what a man is saying, Go ahead, brother. That was it.
I got one.
You got something?
No.
You finished your?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, come on.
It's the book of Job, chapter 38, and verse 3. It says, gird up now thy loins like a man.
Yes.
For I will demand of thee, and answer thou me.
Right. When you gird up your loins like a man, get Peter 1:13. Stay right there. Get Peter 1:13.
Let me read that in the NLT.
Read it again. Yeah, go ahead. Peter 1:13. First Peter.
Job 38:3. In the NLT, it says, brace yourself like a man, because I have some questions for you, and you must answer them.
Yeah. You have questions for you, you must answer. All right. Because really, if the Lord, why the Lord got to tell a man to gird up like a man? Why? Shouldn't the commandments gird you up? Shouldn't the fear of the Lord gird you up? Shouldn't destruction gird you up? Shouldn't judgment gird you up? Like, it's like, what we doing? And I still gotta say, gird up and handle your business. And the Lord gonna kill you then, man. The Lord gonna kill you, man. I stay girded up for the Lord. And men that's in like man and like mine, man. And we make it, man. Go ahead.
This 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13. Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind.
The what?
The loins of your mind.
Not the Lord done said the mind. Wait a minute. Gird up like a man. They said your mind. The Lord don't play, brother. The Lord don't play. Even in the physical, the Lord like gird up. Get to the business in the physical too. Handle your business. Because Jay just think I just need to everything be spiritual. Well, you gonna let the physical struggle. Brother, like how can you actually possibly do that? Jacob said, oh no, he's saying work in the flesh, brother. Like, nah, man. Okay, you're in the flesh all the time. If I'm gonna just be spiritual all the time, then you're gonna just let your flesh go by the wayside. You're gonna abuse the flesh, which we don't watch after to covet after, but we still gotta take care of ourselves, right? I mean, we gotta take a bath and
Common sense.
the common sense shit, man.
That's what the Lord's saying, man. You need to have some type of fucking common sense.
Handle business, man. Whether it's in the flesh or the spirit. The Lord, like, look, handle business, man. He don't care nothing about the flesh, but you need to you need to what? In the flesh, you need to be handling business, though. You need to be working, eating, the things you need to handle, man. You know, but also getting the business clear for him. Because the Lord, like, look, don't let nothing interfere with my word. I don't care what you need to do from work, whatever. I'm gonna make sure you eat. Like, no, I don't care what you need to do. You need to do what I say do. Then everything else follow it, man. A lot of men have put the what they need to do in the middle and have put the Lord around it, man. That's what Jake done, bro. This all me right here. Put the Lord around that right there, man. I'm gonna stick to get moved over there when I get ready, man. The Lord ain't with that, man. All right, you gotta make your mind up. Go ahead, brother.
All right. It says, I'll read it from the top again. It says, wherefore gird up thy loins of your mind,
Yup.
be sober,
Yup.
and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
What that be sober mean? You. Yeah. What the be sober mean?
Like, I took it as physically sober, not less than that of the world. Like, entertaining in your life.
That's correct. Go ahead. Yeah.
It says, wherefore gird up thy loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Yeah, to stay stable in the mindset of the Lord, man. All right, putting all things behind that, man. Okay, putting all things behind the Lord and the Lord out front, man. A man that's serving the Lord, that shouldn't even be a topic of a conversation, bro, at all. All right, it's look, this the business of the Lord and everything else follow, man. All right, you got something? Your 2 Timothy or something? You ready?
I read that already.
All right, you ready?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us to the conclusion of the whole matter.
Yep.
Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. Well, this is the whole duty of man.
That's plain. That's a day one scripture. All right, that every brother. It's simple, but how powerful is it, man? All the simple stuff is powerful. The milk is the most powerful part of the foundation you can have. It ain't the deep things. It's the milk, man. Because even the simplicity in Yahushua, because even the deep things start from the milk, the foundation. You gotta get. Come on, man. Huh. You know. Go ahead, Art. That's it. That's plain. Go ahead.
So it's the book of Sirach. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 12. It says, "Woe be the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways." All right, going back to you, one foot in, one foot out the truth. All right, James 1 and 8 tell you a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. It says, "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, Therefore shall he not be defended.
Yeah, you can't be halfway. You really can't be halfway with the Lord. Like, it's like you might as well just leave. If you can't do it the whole way the Lord requires, just don't serve the Lord. Don't that make sense? Like, if you gotta be halfway really with anything, don't do it.
Jacob come up with excuses for the Lord, no excuses for Esau,
Yeah,
no excuses for his wife.
for no, exactly.
Like Jake knows how to serve 100% when
Yes.
it comes to things in the world. But
Yeah.
then with the truth, it's like, I can't really make it Saturday because like, come on, man.
Yeah. Gotta be serious, man. Go ahead, brother.
I want to make a point. Backing up that precept that he brought up, Coach Abel brought up, the soldiers. Like Jake, they'll sacrifice everything to be a soldier for Esau. They'll cut their hair and all that. But when it comes to the law, they don't want to cut them dreads, like, man.
Yeah, you're right. Jacob struggled with that shit, man. It's simple for the Lord, man. As a simplicity, get that godly sincerity. Remember we did the video on the side? You remember that? That's a simplicity in Yahushua. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jacob never tell Esau, I won't be a Navy SEAL, but I got to keep my dreads down my back.
Yeah.
But he'll tell that to the ministry.
Yeah.
Like,
Jake, look, Jake would never tell E like this the day I need to serve the Lord. Jake would never just go to him and be like, look, they never go even lie to E like, look, I got handicapped children, whatever, just to get the day of the Lord to serve the day of the Lord, bro. I'm just generalizing, just to do the work. Bro, you don't have to be truthful to E, Jake. Like, to serve the Lord, you're a Yaiquab. Like, we're Israel. We can supplant. It's okay to supplant, especially the heathen and different people. Like, I'm going to tell E whatever I need to tell E to get the Lord work done. It don't matter. What about, you're going to lose your job? All right, we'll cross that road. We'll cross that road when we get there. But that's a man made up. Like, look, I'm going to serve the Lord. And then when you do get that mentality, guess what the Lord going to do? He going to put the spirit on E to make him do it. This is what people don't understand, but that goes into faith, man. You got to have faith, all right?
That's because you're showing seriousness to the Lord.
Exactly.
So it's going to make it easy for you to be serious for
him.
That's simple mathematics.
Yeah, he won't work for me. Move this around. All right, go ahead.
I'm going to take
Change on this. Do this. Do that for him. Put this in place for him. Get this schedule for him at work. But if you never go do it, guess what? The Lord going to be like, well, you just don't suffer in the spirit. That's on you. Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please Yahweh, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
So his ways goes into a sacrifice. Huh? That's his ways to sacrifice. So when your sacrifices please the Lord, he make your what? Enemies what?
He maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
And everybody is these people enemies right there. Turn the nations around. All these people is these people enemies. This is Israel, okay? And all these other nations is your enemies. The Lord gonna make everybody be at peace with you. Exactly. He gonna make them be at peace with you too. Like you serve me, I'm gonna hold you down, man. That's it. And we gotta let what's good? Go ahead.
I say this too. It'll be unrighteous of the Lord to choose you as a servant and then make it impossible for you to serve.
Exactly. That don't make sense, brother. That's a good ass point. Like I chose you as a servant, but then made it impossible for you to do it. I had you working. I had you on this schedule. I had you doing this, that, the children. Like the Lord don't do that. That's you doing that. That's you. You don't have that in order. That got power over you. Let's be real. That has power over you. Now that's for you to figure out what the Lord gonna kill you. Like what I'm gonna do for you? I can't do nothing for you, brother. Like at the end of the day, the Lord, like, listen, a man that's serving the Lord already, he gonna have a ready spirit. Like ready, sir, I'm ready, man. Regardless of whoever I gotta piss on, whatever I gotta do. It's been a lot of shortcomings with me as a personal testimony, with me, with my family, my children and shit. Time taken away since I entered into the ministry. I remember telling my woman the day I found the Lord, I say, from this day forward, things gonna change. And I ain't never went back on that. Call live like y'all. I'm like, listen, I don't know how or what, but anything we had going on is gonna change forever. I told her that in them words. I'm like, look, from this day on, I don't know how things gonna change, but it's gonna change forever. And I meant that, man. I was about to continue to mean that. This, I'm talking about this years back when I first heard the word, brother. I'm like, listen, I don't know what it is, but this is right. I can't prove it to you yet, but whatever it is I heard, this is right. And from this day on, the way we do things is changing. And I'm standing on my square. Or if I don't, the Lord gonna kill me, man. That's it. That's how I see that. So look, it get to the point where your family say, yeah, he got to go to camp, girl. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, let's get that squared away. All right, I'll be home after that. Yeah, that's it. And you got to get bold in that, man. If you're a lion, how you gonna lie down? And you don't be a lion in your house, meaning you don't just be in that bitch eating all the children and kicking them in all. You know, but you still a lion, man. All right, how a lion gonna lay down? Brother, how a lion gonna lay down? We lions, man. We men, all us lions, man, at the end of the day, bro. So how you gonna lay down? You gotta think about that, man. You gotta stand up to business, man. You gotta put your foot down. All right, the Lord created man. Get on 1 Corinthians 11 and like around 8 or 9. Created the man, the woman for the man, man. Get the one that say that.
It's 1 Corinthians 11 and 8. Well, actually, I'm gonna start at 7. 1 Corinthians 11 and 7. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head.
Nah, get to the point.
Okay. Well,
just get to what I have said. Let's get to the point. Got it? Right?
It's 1 Corinthians 11 and 8.
Yeah.
For the man is not of the woman,
Yep.
but the woman of the man.
Go ahead.
Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
That's it. All right. So she for you. You are lying. You got to handle business, man. I'm going to serve the Lord. If you're going to leave me, leave me. Figure that shit out, man. I'll figure that shit out by and by, man. All right. You're the only one got a. It's a bit of vagina. There's a billion vaginas out here. I'm gonna get another one. It's just not you. Your loss. My brother say, your loss. Because if I'm a man of the Lord, you ain't gonna get saved. Yes, you really lost. Your loss. That's a big loss. Yeah, to not deal with me or want to leave me, that's your loss.
That'll be the biggest loss of your life.
That's the
Biggest loss of your life.
Yeah, all the other losses in between, that don't count. This the one that meant the most, man. Go ahead, bro.
This Luke chapter 14, verse 26.
Yep.
It says, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also.
And his own. The Lord said you gotta hate yourself. So what about everybody else? And that word hate right there, that means prejudice. It means to love less, man. Meaning what? Don't give all the attention that it requires the Lord to require everything. Once you get a Lord's attention, you think the Lord is unrighteous, that he's gonna have a man that's serving him and he ain't gonna give him the luxury or the time to give his due benevolence to his woman, take his kids out time. You just gotta sacrifice though. That's all the Lord said. Like, look, y'all could get this. That's all I got. Hey, to be honest with you, during the week, I got kids, children and shit like that. I try to take them out on Sunday or whatever, and sometimes it don't go that way, and hell with it, man. That's it. That's it. Like, I got a little free time right here, trying to get a little hour or two, but that's it. And guess what? They looking forward to that little time. If they don't get it, they cool with that too. Because it's set in order. I got the camp, this is work, did that, the conference call, when videos, I got my time took up. It ain't personal. It's just what? It's business for the Lord, man. And I'm pretty sure in Israel, they got many men like that. Well, they got many men that don't have kids and they have more time to devote, but I'm just generalizing it from my own personal testimony. All right, I got to make a little time. All right, I got a little day right here. Let's go 2 hours or whatever. And some days, guess what? Videos and certain things happening on a Sunday. So that shit gone, man. We ain't doing it. That's it. That's it. The Lord comes first. And I don't feel no kind of way. I lay down, I don't have to answer to my children, nobody. I got to answer to the Lord. It's like, what we doing here? What we doing? If I got to answer to the Lord, y'all don't stand no, man, say whatever you want, man. You can't do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Oh, because you can't beat me up in here. I want to no, there's no. What you gonna do? Beat me up? Can't beat me up. I'm just saying, but all right. Go ahead now. I'm going to do that. You were always with the brothers. I'm pretty sure every man in Israel done heard that woman say, listen, every man done heard that, man. Even the ones that so-called humble or whatever. Oh, you are. They're said in a particular way, a humble way. You know, I would like to go over here, you know, because sometimes you be with the brothers more than going. So at the end of the day, okay, every man hear that. And sometimes a man I heard it and it'll get revisited. 6 months, a year down the line. Oh, you had to go with your brother out of town, huh? Yeah. You already know that. So all you gonna sit back and doing bigger, bitter, and buck? All right. Yeah. Okay. 2 years later, because you always with them. You always on the phone. They always calling you. You always saying Shalom. They get them. Damn, you be talking to them more than me. And we don't got really much nothing to talk about. You don't. Come on, man. But that's neither here nor there. You know, I'm just generally speaking. But every man experience it, man. You don't think my woman say, man, you always out there. Time to time, and to the point of where I respect it. Even after she respected 2 years later, she'll still say, well, you always with the brother. I just keep walking, man. Get to the point where I don't even acknowledge nothing no more. She like, oh, he ain't gonna listen to me, and I ain't gonna say this. Well, just don't worry about it. All right, yeah. I don't worry about it. You know, but hey, to each his own. To every man, he do it however you want to do it. That's on him how he serve the Lord. But as for me, I'm gonna serve the Lord like this, man. You know. You got something, I'm gonna something. Go ahead.
Back up what you were saying about the children, and you know, just having your priorities in order. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 25. And this is King David speaking. We're the hopeful house of David. It says, I have been young, and now I'm old. Yes.
My man, go ahead. I was asking with this camp or pre-camp. Go ahead. All those. It's the sign right here. It's all the same.
The Psalms 37 and 25. I have been young, and now I'm old.
Yep.
Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken,
yep,
nor his seed begging bread.
So him, neither his children are forsaken. So the Lord not gonna forsake you and your children, man. The Lord ain't gonna leave you stuck out to where you ain't got no roof over your. Yeah, the Lord ain't gonna have us begging, man. He'll have a man well off in the camp to give you that. All of another brother, the Lord can do whatever. Money on the ground is, brother, is come on, man. But ultimately, it's what the brotherhood. If you ain't a man serve the Lord, he ain't supposed to let his brother go without. Now eat, brother. What are we doing? If any one of y'all brothers, you know, ask me, I'm hungry, I'm gonna overfeed you, man. I need it. Here you go, brother. It's on deck, man. And brothers even come out. That's the spirit of the Lord, do. The Lord enabled us to be able to do that. It ain't me. I'm just generalizing it. That's the spirit in all us, brothers. We are supposed to be that way, man. Hey, brother, you hungry? Go get this here. You need something else? You need that? You need that? Yeah, man, take care of it. It ain't question.
It's just coming automatic.
So the Lord not gonna let his seed beg and break. We ain't gonna beg. We're not gonna beg in this truth, man. All right, not for nothing. We ain't gonna beg, man. And all you need is what you're supposed to have. That's it. You don't need more than that. You just need what you need to have, man. Go ahead, brother.
You have people that think contentment, they're not content with.
Godliness with contentment is great game. Yeah.
You don't know how to be brotherly. You know, we had a certain individual, he didn't know how to be a brother. Next thing you know, you're on YouTube begging for money.
Yeah, begging for money.
Never seen the righteous begging.
Exactly.
So what does that mean? If you're on YouTube begging your subscribers for money, you ain't righteous.
Yeah. And if we call a brother and ask a brother for money, that's not begging. That's not begging, brother. All right, don't be prideful. All right, if a brother need this, you need you need something. That's not begging. You on YouTube asking your subscribers for money. That's begging. We don't call the subscribers our subscribers and ask them for a damn thing, man. Period, man. All people subscribe to me. Can you just give me something? My truck broke down. The Lord took my job. Man, we're gonna have to deal with that. The Lord gonna, as the Lord take it, he what? Give it, man. So if the Lord took something, it's for him to give you something, man.
This is Psalm 34:15. It says, the eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. The face of the Lord is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. This is the point. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. So that's, I mean, that's pretty plain. But like I said, being righteous, doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, you should have no worries. The Lord is going to take care of you if you're handling your business.
Yeah, if you do right, you gonna get right. Because even afflictions is something right. Jay just look at it as it's wrong. The Lord like that was needful for you, man. You don't know what I'm doing it for. Jay can look at a sickness, an illness, an infirmity, affliction as if it's wrong. But if you're a righteous man and the Lord give it to you, it's right. The only Lord do for a man that's righteous is right things. It don't matter if you lost your job or this happened. It was right. It was right. When you start to understand the Lord, when you're righteous, everything the Lord do for you is going to be right. It don't matter if it's a shortcoming or how you see it, like, damn, I ain't really want the Lord to do this. Don't matter. The Lord see what's right for us, man. And he determined what he give to us, man. Go ahead.
If I can add to you, then he also, if you don't understand it at the beginning, somewhere down the line, it's gonna click.
You're gonna see why.
Understand, like, damn, if I was doing that, I would have never been here.
Exactly.
The Lord, like that's beautiful that you said that, brother.
Yeah, bro.
If you're a righteous man, the Lord is gonna do only
right to you.
That's beautiful.
What the Lord did to Job is in the scriptures, so it was right. Right. It don't matter how we look at it. Man, he took Job, the brother. It was right, brother. It was right. It's all right, brother. Anything that had, it's right according to the prophet, according to the Israelite man. It's right, brother.
It belongs to the Lord anyway.
Exactly, bro. It's right. Whatever the Lord do is right, man. All right, go ahead. Let me get that a song window.
How did Abraham get proven, man? The Lord told him to kill his son.
Kill his son.
In this world, somebody was to tell you that, and then you listen to you bugged out.
Yeah.
The man that told you bugged out, you bugged out for listening.
Yeah.
Since the Lord did it, it was right, man.
It was right.
That sacrifice brought us what? The covenant,
Everything.
promises, everything.
Because he was faithful. By him being faithful, we able to say things or accounts like that is right. But he was serious. So he was righteous, which made everything right. Brother, I started when you get it's right. Brother. That's an inside joke right now. All right. Yes, brother. But it's right, brother. It get to the point that where the more and more we learn this truth, you'll start to see that everything happened. It was supposed to happen. So it's right. It don't matter if it's to you like, man, this damn what I did. It's kind of a slap in the face of the Lord to ask, damn what I did, right? All the sins, past sins. Let that pass. It's kind of a slap in the face of the Lord to ask the Lord, damn, Lord, what I did, right? Saying we'd have been in reincarnation after reincarnation, right? Sin that we done sinned after sin. Like, come on, man. It says our punish our iniquities deserve the punishment. Iniquities deserve. Yeah, you could get that. But you said they got something? Go ahead. Yeah, come jump. Trying to get it over there. Y'all brothers got precepts over there?
Prayers, man.
Yeah, y'all get precepts, brother. We gonna call on y'all.
Just last week.
Yeah.
I was like, I had $6. So I was like, damn, I'm $1 short up for a burrito, right?
Yeah.
So fucking later on that night, I get to McDonald's way in Baton Rouge. I'm in New Orleans. I get way to Baton Rouge. I look at the bushes. It's a damn dollar right there. So it gave me $1 for my burrito. I said, damn.
Now it's crazy. That brother got a testimony right here. Or whatever. You remember what the 100? Tell him.
My testimony on that, I don't think I had shit in my fucking bank account, man. But one day I walked out the house, I'm looking in the fucking grass, I see trash, and something just made me like, man, let me pick this trash up. And I see $100 folded up, just sitting in the grass.
Hey, how much money you had? Come on. So what Jay gonna say? That's right, brother. It's right to the Lord, brother. That's right. Think about it. It came at the most opportune time when you ain't have nothing.
It was on the day of the Sabbath.
It's the day of the Sabbath.
So I got to go to the store, get my cereal, my fruit, and all that shit, so I could hold the Sabbath.
So you can hold the Sabbath. There you go. That so the brother, bro, he picking trash up that fell in the yard, and $100 folded up right there. Come on, bro, the angel put that right there. So one of the brothers ran by the trash, kicked the trash over, and threw the money down. I'm gonna get this blessing right here. That brother gonna see that. And put a sticky note on the wall in his house. Hey, brother, go pick the trash up. Something special is right there. Nobody did that. But that's how the Lord works, you know. The Lord worked like that for us, man. And that's encouraging, man. That's you ain't like, man, the Lord always working for us, man. You know, he cared for the righteous, man. He said, cast all your cares upon the Lord, for he cared for you, man. All right, when the Lord cared for you, he's going to take care of you, man. Anything you care about, you take care of. Jake, I got children, brothers got children. We got different situations. Brother, I care for my children. I take care of them, brother. Let's be real. My kids don't miss a meal on the strength of the Lord, giving me the ability to be able to feed them, though. It ain't me. But you even said on a small level, like the Lord, like, listen, when you serve me, I'm going to make sure other things taken care of, man. You see? Keep you in position of your children don't miss a meal, you got lights, you got water. And godliness with contentment is great game. Raiment and food is really all we really need. Technically, the Lord, like, I'm giving every man what he's supposed to have, just with raiment and food, man. You're not naked and you got something to eat, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Psalms 5 and 12. For Yahweh will bless the righteous with favor. Wilt thou compass him as with a shield? So yeah, he's gonna bless the righteous and he's gonna protect you like as a shield, man.
Yes.
So he's gonna put an angel in charge over you. You know, when you come into scripture, man. So he got you covered on all angles, man.
That's right.
So why not serve the Lord? And like you say, you give you $100 or he gave
I'll give you $1.
The hedge of my sins. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
He's gonna come through for you. So
yes.
You got to be worried about that.
That dollar was important. We know it's 4 quarters and Jake just threw 4 quarters around. That day, that dollar was important, man. Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if I can make a quick point, that's just a faith booster too. You know, when brothers go through things like that, at the times to come. You know, Jacob's trouble, in the midst of Jacob's trouble, and the Lord just put some food over there for you, you know, to go eat. You know, that's just a faith booster for the brothers, man.
Like I had to check the Lord track record, man.
Yeah.
Read through the scriptures. There's many accounts in the scriptures that the Lord came and saved his prophets, the righteous men, out of crazy situations that you would have never understood how that should happen.
I say, it's an account where Yahushua told Peter that, hey, pay the taxes, you know, in Matthew 17th chapter. And basically, like, after that, he basically told Peter that, hey, open the fish mouth. There was money in there, man.
Yes. Beautiful account, brother. You see how the Lord work, man? What about Elijah on the account? I believe it was a famine or whatnot, and I think he went. I gotta get it. I don't want to paraphrase it.
Even in the account when
Elijah
Meshach and Abednego Who was that angel that was with them in the furnace? It was Yahweh. They tell you that in the prophet. In the three sons of the three holy children. I believe that was you see that
In this camp,
yeah. We'll run into it. Tripping. Oh. Yeah, let's get it. You found it?
oh my God. What you look?
Come here.
Go ahead, read it till you get it. Why you find it?
It's the back of what you were saying earlier about the Lord. Like, I got some. Look, this Jacob complained and not even realize that they're being afflicted for a reason. Like the brother said earlier, every single thing that happened is to the benefit of the elect, man. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 71. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes. So even the curses, Jake complained about the curses. Ultimately, we wouldn't know good and evil if we never went off. So you complaining about something that the Lord brings on you shows you lack understanding. All right, it says, when I went into the house of the understanding, then I understood the latter end. We understood everything now. So even the so-called bad things that happen to us is ultimately refining us and purifying us and making us hate this world. So even though to us it's bad, you know, in the moment, and when you have a godly mindset, you look at everything from an aerial view, you can see, man, this is a good thing that the Lord afflicted me. It's a good thing the Lord didn't make me super rich. I'd be bugged out. I'd be committing sacrifices, all kind of, like, look at the so-called celebrity jakes, man. They have no hope for salvation. Right? Their hope is in making another million, keeping this place going, which is clearly about to be destroyed. So, you know.
That's right, brother. Now you're on point, man. Gifts destroy the heart. And the heart is the spirit. So a gift done destroy men's heart, man. Like you say, he a millionaire. He got him a nice house on the beach. He got, okay, so what? He got a few thousand more square feet than my house. And I still have a house. For real, I got a smaller backyard. You got a pool in yours. I got a backyard. You know, it's like it don't matter. Not as if we even comparing it. It's just like, bro, we still took care of. I got a car.
A supercar. Okay, I got a
regular car. I got a car. It does the same thing. Yours just look better, you know. But it's like you said, but that's a good point. Right?
The difference is this, like, yeah, Jake. Well, it also says in the scriptures, hey, a man that lives in a mean cottage or like an ugly house, so to speak, but is righteous is better than him that's really rich and wicked.
Yeah, rich that way.
Yep. Because look, Jake, hey, we got a roof over our heads, clothing on our back, and are able to make our daily bread. But these Jakes out here that are super celebrities, they got 10, 20 sex tapes out there showing them doing lewd acts, which if they get out of line, hey, that's going to get online.
They compromise. Online. So they compromise. And that's the thing. We still have our integrity, man. Yeah, we got a raggedy car and we live in the hood, but we got integrity, man. You see? We still got our spirits in us, man. And that's why we can say what we won't say. You make so much money, you can't even say certain shit, man. You're gonna get blackballed, right? You're gonna get canceled, you know? And ultimately your contracts you had with Nike and all that gonna start getting what? Disannulled, man.
That's why I say lay not up for yourselves treasures on earth, because this shit could just get taken away from you in the blink of an eye.
I showed you that with Mr. West.
Yeah.
Just the so-called Yee. That nigga lost $1 billion in an hour. Day. Right? And that's why it is. So you people, you online with Satan. When you online with Satan, there are certain people you can't talk about. You can't talk about the 1948ers. You can't talk about
LGBT.
Yeah, the switch hitters, man.
Women.
You know? And that just is what it is. We're not governed by that, man. We're not governed by a 501c3 charter either, man. Because that puts you directly in line with this beast. You know, I think it's brother went into one of the elders went to. It's over certain many amounts of things you can't say about certain political parties, all type of shit, man. Right? Yeah. We not Muslim.
Also proves to you that the money ain't real. You have an actual $1 billion of gold. You can't. It don't just disappear. Like actual money can't just disappear, man. Just numbers on the screen, man. Jake selling their soul for zeros and ones, man.
Yeah.
Digital money.
When you gotta wake up and check your money, you in hell, man. What Solomon ain't wake up and check his money, residuals. His money, his wealth was wrong with him. It was in him. His wealth was in him, man. His spirit, the mentality he had, man. All his wealth was with him. He didn't go nowhere to get wealth. Wealth came to him. That's when you're rich, man.
See,
he was rich in spirit, though.
Going back into these bankers, you know the history of these bankers. You know, back when they set up everything, IMF and everything, they took full control of everything. They put your shit in the bank, it's control.
Yes.
It's a form of control. They don't want you, when they want to liquidate your shit, they can liquidate it, man. Just in the snap of a button.
Take it from you.
You know? Take your shit from you. You know, and you got these people, oh, put my shit in a offshore account. That shit don't stop a goddamn thing. When these devils want you, they'll take you out. They did it to Abraham Lincoln. They did it to JFK, right? They did it to the Tsar Nicholas II. And the list goes on and on and on. Even the other guy, the guy that had most of the wealth in America, he was on a boat in the Titanic. They sank that bitch, man. One person.
He was trying to fight against the Federal Reserve getting established, and what happened?
He killed everybody on board, and literally the next year they established the Federal Reserve, man. And I forgot how many people were on that ship. There was a lot of people on that ship, man. And they got on the ship with him. Hey, how you doing? Hug them kids. And they, I'll be right. I'm going to use the battery. Be right back.
Right when the ship was taking off.
Got off. He was on there, probably cutting his cheese. Where's John Rothschild? He's in the bathroom. Okay, he's coming. He's coming. They got some of that shit, man. It's how vicious and violent these devils are, man. You don't give a goddamn about who you are. I'm Mr. Yee. Yeah, he told me to put a block down the street with some shit, man. And say, oh, he had a heart attack. He ain't knocked his fucking heart out of his chest. That's what they did, man. They poison your ass, man. You know?
Yeah, he went from I guess straight or whatever, and then we saw him on the TV. Remember his mustache was like crooked or whatever it was. It was moving. Then he put a fake mustache. Nigga lost $1 billion in one day. Then he put a fake mustache on. The bitch was moving when he was talking, man. Bullshit, man.
You got it's all this shit is really bullshit. This is a deal of war, man. You got the president of Ukraine. He dressed like a goddamn fairy out there in the streets with his nipples on the hard, man. All right? In the middle of New York, dressed like a goddamn sodomite, man.
You want to be Eve so bad because in that picture the brother was talking about, he had a Eve afro on, and then he also did a video recreating that one video Beyonce did where it was in black and white, and she was dancing. He was doing that to some Ukrainian techno music and some high heels.
Him and his first man was right there, man. Show you what this shit was all about. This shit is a joke. That's why that nigga said some shit last week, a couple of days ago. He talking to you U.S. Americans. Your sons, your daughters gonna fight this war, and a lot of them gonna die. He said this shit. You gonna get your ass in that war, man. All right. Yeah, there you go. Sure.
Zelensky a freak, nigga.
I had to get that.
I was about to say that's Zelina. That's freakism, brother. He was in what, New York, huh?
Yeah, New York, 1999.
In 99, he in New York. That's how you know they're all in league. They're a league of friends, man.
Like I said, if Zelensky don't get down, or he ain't down, that's what they're get rid of him too. They'll delete him.
That's an easy thing for them.
Yeah.
Hey, they had him. What? This lets you know he's an actor. They had him showing up at the Grammys on the screen at the Oscars saying, "We'll fight to help Ukraine. Give us money." Okay, he's a fucking actor. He's an actor who's a puppet for the elites through NATO, pushing for this war against Russia.
Meanwhile, you over here, your skin falling off your goddamn bones over there in East Palestine, Ohio. the paint coming off your goddamn coat. But here in a while, they're giving billions of dollars to them goddamn them Nazis over there, man.
Mine won't even go to East Palestine, but you go over to Ukraine with air raid sirens going off in the sky.
Yeah. Show you this shit is all bullshit, man.
And they said they're not giving them no government assistance over there in Ohio, man. They denied them government assistance.
They're showing you that you white people are the new niggas, man. They give a fuck about you. Just like they didn't give a fuck about Jake here in New Orleans, man. When they blew the levees up, right? And Trump Bush was flying over the city in Air Force One, looking down on you niggas, man, with his mouth open. You on the roof.
Hey, and back then, what was going on? The war in Iraq and Afghanistan. They're sending all that money there, but letting Jake drown over here in New Orleans.
That's how we know something's gonna happen, man. Something's gonna happen. Something so big, it's gonna, like I said, we say it all the time. It's gonna make Katrina. It's gonna make 9/11. It's gonna make all these Pearl Harbor. It's gonna look like a day in Chuck E. Cheese, man. All right, it's gonna look like a day at motherfucking Dave and Buster's with a large pizza. All right, it's gonna be bad, man. Yeah, man.
Come on, an overpriced pizza.
An overpriced pizza at that. It's gonna be some shit that's gonna happen. It's gonna change your life, man. All right, y'all fucking around, man. Like I said, these elites don't give a damn about that, man. You gonna lay down, get down and lay down.
They showed you they don't give a damn about you since 2020, giving a lot of people these free drinks out here. Like that. If you didn't wake up to that the powers that be don't give a shit about your life, then hey, you deserve everything that's coming your way.
Yeah, and a lot of you that took that shot, y'all gonna drop dead in the next 2 to 5 years, man. Suddenly. The heart attack shot, man. That's all it is.
You know, it's a tip. You know.
Then it's shit. Then you gotta be aware. What you gotta be aware now? It's a new Heineken, the new Heineken bottle, man. New Heineken. Right? This devil Bill Gates and took over Heineken, man. So you can imagine what he put in there. He put the liquid shot.
Some micro juice in there.
Yeah. So you gotta be aware of that, man. These devils are finna do something so wild. Like I say, 9/11 is nothing, man. 9/11 is shit to what they're finna do, man.
The LDs, the L downs over the last couple of years are gonna look like child's play compared to what's coming.
They want you to fear. You gonna learn to fear and get in line, man. Even if you're hey man, that's why the brother went into earlier, right? You went into Egypt. If somebody, I told you get that Ezekiel 94, that death angel. Okay, yeah, that death angel finna pass over again, man. He's not gonna kill your firstborn, he's gonna kill a lot of you. The whole house gonna go, man. Cause you're not putting the new blood on the doorpost. What? Just truth. Have this truth in your mind. And if you ain't got that, you're gonna die, man. It's funny the Lord bringing children down here. Boys at that. Yeah. Right? Motherfuckers gonna die, man.
Even firstborn.
And you got the second, third, and however else.
And you got the firstborn in the front. You can tell the taller. He was the one in the front, the younger kid.
Oh, boy.
We're finna get around the time of the ancient Yahweh. Finna come back or finna make his presence known, man. The Allah Shadja is finna make his presence known.
Oh, boy.
We killing the first, second, third, the dog, the flipping over the fish tank, everything gotta go, man. Anything that moving gotta go. All right? Now you put that up your pipe and smoke it and strike that, man.
Shit, they're gonna be the shit going into the pipe getting smoked.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 9.
Mr. Steve.
Nobody looking. What up?
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 9. Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. It's gonna be cruel, man. The day of the Lord is gonna be total darkness, man. It's not gonna be. Listen, the scriptures say we prophesy in part. We can only partially describe how horrific it's gonna be. Jake never, Jake grew up uptown. Oh, I'm used to hearing gunshots. I'm used to this. I'm used to dead bodies. You have no idea what's coming to the earth, Jake. All right? Growing up near the Callio, Magnolia, that hasn't prepared you for Jacob's troubles. Going overseas, are you a so-called veteran? That hasn't prepared you for nothing can prepare you for the level of death and destruction that's coming to the earth. Except this, man.
I got a precept to back you up. The times we're coming into it, Jacob's trouble is like the brother was saying. It's going to be a time like no other in history. The flood can't hold. The flood won't compare to it. The transatlantic slave trade, World War I or World War II, any of that. As it's about to say in Daniel chapter.
One thing I got out of the so-called hood, the Lord preparing for this truth, how to deal with people, how to not get tricked out of your position on certain things, anger, right? This dealing with people on the outside is preparing us for that day. How you might be putting us one last scenario where you have to be patient, man. You got to be mature in certain situations, all right? That's just ridiculous, man. They see us and just like fall to a flame, man. Go ahead.
But that's banking family some shit.
Somebody creeping
on the real. Man, who the fuck is this, bro?
But this is Daniel 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up.
Might be Latoya Kentrell. Yeah.
Hey. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth up for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even at the same time. Hey, there's to be a time like no. He got a knot on the back of his head. If you got knots or dents in your head, you through.
It's a transgressor.
But as he said,
I had a head on
your pinhead.
Let's make sure we watch the fuck going on right here, bro. Who in there? Let's go ahead. Let's read. Let's go, bro.
Hey, but as I said, it's going to be a time like no other, where even the archangel Michael is going to have to stand up and protect the elect. That's the terrible times we're coming into. This is the last time the Most High is going to punish Israel for eternity, and Israel's at the height of their wickedness. So what? The judgment is going to be at its height, unlike any other time. But that's what we are diligent, as the brothers were going into earlier with the Passover. We're diligently doing whatever we can to keep that blood on our spiritual doorposts, so that death angel can pass over us, and we can have that tawah, or mark of exemption. Oh no, you got it.
That's a beautiful point. We say this all the time. This is the worst Jake has ever been. So if this is the worst Jake has ever been, that means the Lord's wrath and judgment is going to be the highest that it's ever been on the earth, man.
Got it? We coming in a time where they talking about what? Zombies, robot drones killing people, nuclear destruction.
People's blood being transmitters. Like, it's crazy.
Just straight scientific, apocalyptic type stuff.
That's what the Lord said in the scriptures. If he don't come back sooner, no flesh will be saved. Showing that this devil is going to go into straight meltdown mode, man. Right? He's gonna lose it on 2/3 of the nation of Israel. He's gonna lose it on his own people. You are the nation. You're just gonna be a casualty of war, man.
Collateral damage.
Collateral damage, man. Right? Which most of you people are not. That's all you are. That's all you are. When you go out and about doing your shit out here in the streets, you got motherfuckers that know what's going on. You got the niggas that don't know. You just got collateral damage out here. Bulk of you, you just that. You're just in the way.
NPCs.
Yeah.
Non-playable characters. All that when you play Grand Theft Auto, then people that are just walking, they get hit by the car, they get shot, they glitch out.
Yeah, that's you, man. Soft targets, man. All right. Hell with her too. She can get it too, man.
Well, they just had enough votes to try to recall her out of office, man.
Yeah, praise ye the Lord.
God.
You know, you out there busting it open, all right, with the security guard and all of that other shit, man. You should get out of there, man. Right?
Flicking off people at Mardi Gras. Hey, like she said, laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
Yeah, Eva's an embarrassment, man. Everywhere she's ruling, it's just everything getting worse. They put Jake in these positions of power right before destroying everything, like so they could blame.
Really the end of. Really the end of. And the last 6 years or so, it's been a high amounts of black women being put in a position of mayors, governors of different major cities
too.
Yeah.
And they even put them with the Kamala Harris, whatever position she in.
The VP.
The VP.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yep.
We're showing you
what
it's all out of whack, man.
And they were you posted that article how the Russians are making fun of that Eve, who is the spokesperson for Biden's administration, because she missaid she said saying the Russian Federation. She said something else. It's like this is the person you got as your spokesperson. It's
You got politicians around the world mocking that broad, man. Even just a joke, but the point is, we're at the height of everything wicked, everything confusing, everything out of order. It's all up here. So the judgment of the Lord is going to be greater than anything we've ever seen before. When you look at what happened in our forefathers, the Lord punished us immediately. He put curses on us. He scattered us around the world. Everything that's written in Deuteronomy 28. So what's going to be the end of all of that, man? 2/3 just getting rawed out. I got to see why, man.
You brothers. I got one. It's 1 Peter chapter 4, and verse 17. It says, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh." And what is the house of Yahweh? Israel. It says, "And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?" 2/3 says, "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?" And that's a rhetorical question, all right? Because obviously, if the righteous are going to be scarcely saved, what then basically the Lord is saying, so what is the end for you who don't follow the law, statute, commandment? All right? Yes, it's gonna be brutal punishments, all right, for 2/3, man.
I tell you in the Apocrypha that it says horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation, man. You know, I mean, that says it all. Whether it's horrible, unjust, whether you the people, you an Israelite, because if you're an Israelite and you don't obey the laws, you unjust to the Lord.
Right.
Rather you say it that way, so really you get columnized as what? Unjust. You unjust.
Yep.
So it's horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation. Really, the end of the generation is written in the scriptures, man. The Lord gonna put niggas down, man. Go ahead, brother.
This 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 24. It says, "Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, said the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction."
That's right.
"For now are all the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Behold, in horrible vision." Oh no, that's it. That's it.
Because this a forward generation. Say, woe unto these people, man. For they're a forward generation, man. Okay, a people who have been perpetually disobedient to our power, man. So the Lord, like, listen, look, they're a God-forsaken generation, man. Nobody wants them. Nobody want them. They need to be restarted, man. All right? They need to be restarted as a generation. And guess what? They're going to get their wish, man. And all of Israel will be right in the kingdom. But over here, most of Israel isn't right. All right? So that's why the Lord going to what? Rain judgment down, man. And once he do, it's going to be perfectly good.
What? All right. The scripture say this about what you just said. This 2nd Ezra 9 and 15, it says, "Then have I said before, and now do I speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them
which shall be saved.
Which lets you know it's many more unrighteous than the ones that's righteous. Right. That's what that means in this generation. All right. You got mistress monsters as children, as it speak about in Esdras. Women bringing forth these mistress monsters. Most of these children get married now. They get married for the sword. Now I know eBay children to the sword, but that's automatic. They're the wicked. They're the heathen. But our people, the mass majority of our people are wicked. So if they wicked, they children, you know, gonna be probably wicked, man. More or less. There you go.
See, 2/3.
Get out of with that. Oh, that's it. Go ahead.
2/3 is a bigger portion than 1/3.
Yeah, it's 66.
60 something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bigger portion. So it's way more of them that's wicked than them that's righteous, man. And hey, we gave our chance. We gave ourselves for at least a shot, at least a chance, brother.
That's a chance.
You know, we'll let the Lord sort that out. Let the chips fall where they may. And I pray that the Lord save us, man, whether it's through death or through life. Either or.
In the kingdom, whatever it is, as long as you know went out for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, however it may be, you're gonna have that memorial in the kingdom. You didn't give up. You didn't half step on thing. Oh, you're in it for a little while and gave up. You weren't just a completely wicked scumbag out here, a completely wicked whore out here. You at least tried to stand up.
Yeah, the memory of the just is blessed, man. At the end of the day, once you look in the kingdom of heaven, they're gonna be famous men, man. All right, and their memory gonna be just. So to think about them, the just, the devout men, they're gonna be blessed in the kingdom of heaven, man. So our Ratazana was edifying, man. We will give infinite honors and prayers to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakudash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And to the next time, I'm going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
A Baba Ball.
A Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
A Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
A Baba Ball.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom.